Hello? Look at all these fields.
I'm stopped in the field playing with my knob.
The doors keep flapping open and closed.
Okay, buddy, that's all we've got time for.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Knaveswell Fire Multiplayer. We're here with RainbowDave Gaming over in the class.
Hello.
And we've got Fahy that's hiding in a shed for some reason.
He's Daggerwin today. It's a Monday.
Daggerwin's in the building. By the way, in case you're wondering why we do that, guys, say that. Fahy's actually Daggerwin's #1 fan.
Yeah, and he actually turns into Daggerwin every Monday and every third Wednesday.
Copycats, basically. Fun fact, in the last episode we bought ourselves some new tractors. Here's my beautiful 6170R, yes.
Here's my beautiful class.
Not Axiom, what's it called? Arion 650.
It gets stuck in all the mud.
And, oh! There's no other John Deere to be seen.
Because it's full of errors.
Full of errors. In fact, if I get up the console...
Let's get the console up.
Look at all these errors. Look at all these errors.
All them
John Deere
errors.
6810.
Every single one of them.
So we forced Fahy to sell it.
Yeah.
He's going to be using a Forterra, I believe.
Yeah, the Zetor Forterra, which I'm going to buy now.
Which is technically a vanilla tractor, or vanilla gold edition tractor. I can't shut the door. But Fahy loves it, so...
I don't blame him. It's really nicely detailed. So here it is. Whee.
Coffee. The cure of all sins.
Zetor. Zetor.
Oh, by the way, guys, this is actually my first ever recording with TrackCat. It's not going to be the first one which is uploaded, though, which is strange.
Zetor. It does make sense.
Hey, you can't use that.
Sequence.
You can't use that tractor. It's not British.
It's an English map. By the way, we did finally do the GRE swap, so the map, we've got rid of the random straw.
I'm trying to fix my camera. There we go.
You're always trying to fix your camera. You need to
buy
buy
a new the steering wheel's a little bit better than the last episode. That's because I've turned the Wi-Fi off. It seems to have fixed it a little bit. No one seemed to care last time, so that's okay.
It's just a multiplayer thing. It's a legit multiplayer bug that the...
Or is it? Maybe it's the Vice City Easter egg.
Aha! Like shooting the moon.
Now, we haven't tested the Forterra down this lanes. Is it going to get stuck? I need a mower. We've got a mower for you.
It's in where you put it last time, or wherever I put it last time.
By the silage pits, I believe. By the way, guys, if you're watching this on my channel, I had to run to work last time we recorded this on a Monday.
Yeah, same with the
I
silage
believe Fahy and Dave sold some silage. So what's our current bank account balance?
It is, if I bring my HUD up,
because I don't have any.
€485,588 or pounds or dollars or whatever currency you want to use in Farm Sim. It was 600,000, but we had to buy the Zetor.
Open sesame. This tractor, guys, is immune to the mud mod, which is fantastic. Because Dave and Fahy tried trolling me and getting it stuck when I wasn't here. Impossible.
Yeah, so I just flipped you instead.
That happened. That actually did happen.
We were screwing around because we had to fast forward through the night, and I flipped him. It was quite a good flip too. You buy field 25 too? Where's field 25?
We could probably buy all of them, to be fair.
We probably could. I can go down to field 25 and buy it if you... Where's Fahy's tractor parked up? $47,000. Bought.
I'm going to start making a start on this field, seeing as Fahy's not joining me.
We now own field 25, by the way.
He's left me alone. By the way, guys, we're turning this grass into hay, not silage, so it's slightly different to the last episode.
So it's my turn to get the really boring bale video today.
Yes. I ended up cutting all mine out.
Yes, I saw that.
Which is why I managed to squeeze in a 20-minute video, which you were surprised by.
I was like, how did you do that? Well, I cut out all the bales. Oh.
Not a bit of it, all of it. Oh wow, this grass is green.
It was just an intro and then suddenly it was an hour later. I think it did take you about an hour to do all the bales as well.
Roughly that, yeah. I think it was like 45 minutes.
I can see why you got angry with them. They just don't want to behave too.
Dave
No,
wanted
don't
to
come off
help.
the trailer immediately.
So that means he's the one who has to deal with it. Yes.
Come here, Massey. I have a plan.
We no longer have to break Andy's suspension anymore either because we actually have a spare tractor.
The Big M is the only thing that I never say is too big for a map because, like, you do see them going around on small farms.
But they're not real, are they?
Big M.
The Big M real?
Yeah.
I have no idea that was a thing.
They're real, alright. There's one or two near me.
What's the fake one I'm thinking of? I think it's that. Oh, I know what it is. I think it's the Big X with the built-in trailer I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Oh, I've knocked a... Oh my god. Screw it. I'm going old school.
FYI, that was my favourite harvester in Farming Simulator 13 before I actually took things realistically.
I had a Jaguar with the trailer on the back.
But the built-in one.
Yeah.
But it turns to the side, doesn't it? That one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rent the auto stack. I've given up already.
See, I've changed so much. In Farming Simulator 13, I was like, right, I need to go onto the websites and download the biggest plough I can find. 50 meters, perfect.
You know the way I said I'd rent the auto stack?
Did you just buy it?
Accidentally bought it.
No, we can keep it at the other yard.
Yeah, but we now own an auto stack. Hooray! Didn't we cause the bail issue with the auto stack?
We did, yes. So we'd have to unload them outside and then just push them in.
Bail hockey, yes.
There's the thing that annoys me about YouTube is everyone on the videos are commenting on the wrong things to add for 17. The graphics look exactly the same, yeah, but no one cares about the graphics.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I really just want physics improvements.
I want it to be a simulator before they improve the graphics.
Yeah,
Like an
I
actual simulator.
I don't care about graphics. If the simulator's good, I'm gonna play it. Like GTR 2 is ancient now as a racing simulator.
This is actually a fantastic looking game. You compare it to like Road Sweep Simulator or like Bin Simulator, whatever it was called.
Oh yeah, it is one of the better looking simulators. Just people are too used to the likes of ETS and ATS.
I mean, apart from American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, simulators are ugly, and this one's not. This one's beautiful.
This one's really good looking. I mean,
If
people want a really pretty simulator, go get AgriSim. See how you get on with that. Because that's a really good looking simulator that doesn't do a whole lot else.
Apart from look good.
That's what I mean. I mean, it looks good, but functionally it's useless.
Like, without being rude, it's people like these, the people that say that, it's people like them, is why we only get a Grand Theft Auto once every 6 years.
Yeah, I mean, yes, graphics are important. It is nice to have pretty things, but at the same time, if you're playing a simulator, the graphics are secondary.
Yeah, because whatever they were called then, YEMD I think they were called before it was Rockstar. They released Grand Theft Auto 2 2 years after Grand Theft Auto 1, and everyone was moaning about the graphics, so they didn't bother doing it again.
Yeah, I mean, people are complaining about Assassin's Creed being effectively the same game all the time, which I can understand, because functionally it's identical. But their main gripe is the graphics, which are functionally identical.
But these are the same people that play Call of Duty and FIFA.
And say, oh my god, it's so different, look at how different this gun is. It's a gun. Pull trigger, make bang.
It's the same with maps and equipment on Farm Sim. We know for a fact that there are going to be mods anyway, if you're a PC gamer.
Yeah, I mean, well, on consoles too.
It's the functions that are hard to get as mods, so, and like the simulation stuff.
Yeah, scripts can only ever add so much. I mean, scripts are limited by what the game engine can actually do, and I think now we're running up to the limitations of the game engine.
Yeah.
With scripts, I mean,
I think apart from making a game look better, what they should be doing is start working on terrain editing, not terrain editing, you know what I mean? Dynamic terrain.
They need to work on a new engine. I genuinely believe that. How are mods on consoles gonna... I don't know how mods on consoles are gonna work, even. Because, like, Bethesda are doing it with Fallout 4, and they're having major issues.
And on the usually Bethesda mods, or like Fallout mods and Skyrim mods, they tend to be better quality of that of Farm Sim.
Yeah, Bethesda are having major issues with what could effectively be called payware. I mean, the guys who make mods for Skyrim and Fallout, you could pay them easily. I don't understand the whole controversy behind the paid mods thing, other than people are taking advantage of it.
I think I've got like 800 hours of free, like, story mods for Skyrim. Like, people release pretty much whole game expansions for free for Skyrim.
Yeah, and they're like as good, if not better quality than what you pay for.
It's like that thing that I don't think it's released yet. Still, it's been in production for ages, called Morrowind. It was Moral Realm or something.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, GTA 5 Redux even. That mod. That looks amazing.
I won't be able to run that, but still.
No, I'm gonna
Not
try.
like my 1080.
I'm gonna try run it.
Problem with GTA is it's really CPU intensive.
Oh my god, I've got the back of the trailer ramming against it. That explains it.
Don't forget, before you go into autopilot, don't put them in the actual bail sell point.
I was gonna bail hockey him anyway.
Unless we store them in it. What? We need at least a load for the cows, actually.
I'll put this down to the bale shed then.
Because they've only got
brand new shiny bale shed.
Yes, that took me a whole 5 minutes to make, by the way. So did the workshop.
I'm shimmying very badly into the shed. I started reverse. I tried to do a fancy reversing maneuver and it didn't work. So now after getting kind of stuck.
Speaking of giants in the new farm sims, instead of them trying to make the graphics better, like people want, they need to fix that screen tearing issue.
Yeah, that's even even VSync doesn't fix it. I mean, come on.
I have
the entire
off,
point.
It's even worse now.
The entire point of VSync is to fix it. Literally, the entire point of VSync is to stop screen tearing, and if VSync doesn't stop screen tearing, there's an intrinsic problem with your game.
Like, I don't think the younger people that watch these videos, I don't think they realise that this is actually Farm Sim 2011, just updated.
No, you're wrong there.
Ow! Oh, by the way.
It's Farm Sim 2009. It's actually just an updated version of FS09, which is even worse. I finally got the bales into the shed. And 3 of them have decided to return to the trailer. Well, this is going to cause some physics issues, isn't it? Because I've got 3 loose bales on the back of this trailer now. Which means
that's how I got the 150% thing.
Is it?
Some of them just they fell off. Like, I unloaded them basically, but they stayed on the trailer, and then it let me clip the other ones through, so I had like 150%.
Well, there's one that's clipping halfway through the trailer. This is.
Hi, Dave.
Hello. I'm having to cheat slightly. This doesn't like gates or tight turns at all. Americans, you do realize that Trump is like an English slang word for fart. Nobody wants President Fart.
And then you got my hometown and Fahi's hometown of Northern Ireland, well, not hometown, homeland of Northern Ireland, where the police drive armoured Land Rovers, so that's a sort of...
Yes, the Northern Irish police do legitimately have armoured personnel carriers.
He's from the west of Ireland. Yeah, I'm from Northern Ireland. I spotted a problem with the John Deere in helping you guys get out of the mud. Because the front's so high...
It flips. It starts flipping.
The front of his Forterra just went underneath the tractor.
Ah.
I was parked on top of his bonnet.
Heading over to the shop with the remainder of the bales. Heading through this field with the remainder of the bales.
Assassin's Creed Unity is about controlling a... I can't say that without being a bit... Basically, there was a really funny bug when it first came out, which means sometimes the character you're playing would just lose all intelligence, and you'd just be like... Do you know when you're making models and the arms are out? Like,
oh!
basically.
T models.
Yes, T models, and his feet would stop moving. You're just sliding around the city as a T model.
Did you see the bug where the people just pop out of the ground?
Yes, there's also the opposite to that, where people walk in the sky.
It's because I think that one, those couple of them were because of random like clipping errors in the ground. And then of course there's all the people who just flat out lost their faces.
Face loss simulator.
10
To
out
be
of
fair,
10.
though, who makes it? Ubisoft. They did tell us straight that yeah, we are having problems, but we built the whole engine from scratch.
Yeah, but that's not an excuse. Well, that's not a reason, it's an excuse.
It does.
Because that should, all of that stuff should have been caught in beta testing.
I was about to say, people care more about getting a game out these days than testing it. Like games, for example, where they announce DLC before the game's even released.
Yes, I've got bales stuck to the back of the trailer. This has not gone well. I'm going to use the trailer itself for bale hockey here.
That's one field done. How's Fahy?
Oh my god, that stupid idea actually worked. That's going in the video.
Who's got the most horsepower now? We didn't actually check that. I think it's me.
It could be you.
Right, we've got the Forterra with 147. We've got the Class with 184, and then we've got the John Deere with 200. It's not actually that different. They're all quite close.
Yeah, I didn't realise the class had as much as it does, to be quite honest.
And then you got the Massey Ferguson with 71. I think that may have issues.
That can't run anything. It really can't.
The Land Rover is 68.
Oh, you know there's problems when your Jeep is almost as powerful as your tractor.
I was talking to Fahy about this last night. I wish Giants would bring out... I know they've got dedicated servers, but it doesn't work the same. Like, can you remember Minecraft? You could like code
like
your own servers and stuff.
Yeah, like Minecraft Realms. Because Minecraft now does like
What's it
offer
called?
dedicated servers.
Bucket. Remember Bucket?
Oh yeah, I think that's still a thing.
I think it is. I think that's what all the professionals use. But Farm Sim needs something like that. I know you can run a server from your own folder, yeah, but it's not the same.
It's not as good either. It's not as reliable by any means.
Like, you could actually like code in work hours and stuff. Like, oh, this person's been done 100 hours on this farm. Let's promote him. And then you could have different ranks and stuff.
One thing they need to do is fix the syncing thing. They need to try and get rid of the syncing screen because...
That's so 2009.
Well, what's worse is that it just makes them look unprofessional. If you're wondering why I got the front loader on, by the way, for those of you watching my videos, it's just in case it gets stuck in the mud. I can use it as a lever of sorts to free the tractor.
Or if you're Northern Irish, a lever.
A lever. I ate a bananas.
Speaking of bananas, are the fruit mod, is that multiplayer enabled? Not that we should get it, because it causes lag still.
Oh, you mean the apple button, the likes?
Yeah, like oranges and stuff. Orange.
Yeah. Because I was with, when I did multiplayer before with A Shadowbox and Dr. Vesuvius, videos on my channel, plug. I think one of the videos was just sorting out the fruit mod. Sorting out the fruit because I'd never done it before.
Ah, is that why you were on the Garden John Deere?
Yes.
See, I got a beautiful little map that I've never recorded a video on, which is like, it's like French and it's just like all fruit vines and stuff like that.
Faye's been watching my older videos again.
Fahy, I bet I was watching older videos of Dave's. I was watching his 2013 series the other day.
Oh god, that was utterly terrible. Which was that, the MR series or the one that I tried on a 4X map?
No, it was the... I can't remember what it was called, to be fair. It's when... Basically, Fahy, to get to fields, what vehicle do you think Dave used? If your answer was the General Lee Dodge Charger, you were correct.
Oh yeah, that was the 4X map.
I need to go to work today. Jumps into Dodge Charger. Basically, I want Oculus Rift. That's what I'm trying to get at. It'd be cool to actually be able to turn around and like physically turn around and then you'll.
Oh yeah, I'd absolutely love to have the Rift or the Vive or something, and literally just put an arm over the back of my seat and look around.
Speaking of which, what the hell has happened to the Rift? Why has it suddenly got like really negative reviews?
I don't know. I
Everyone,
know the
like, hates
Vive
the
is
Rift suddenly.
the Vive is going to get a ton of negative reviews starting today.
Because the price
Today
of-
being Monday, yeah, because for those of you who don't know, Oculus Rift has raised, or not, the HTC Vive in the UK, they've done a price review on it, and it's now more expensive by £70 because of Brexit. Literally just because of Brexit.
because the pound is now worth less.
Yes, because some idiots decided it was a good idea to leave the EU, and you're crippling the economy. Well done, people who wanted to leave.
I can officially say I'm not one of those people. I voted in.
I have a friend who voted out, and I called him out on it.
But fair enough if people wanted to vote out. I'll tell you what's annoyed me. I've met a few of these people.
His logic was bad. It was all like issues from Westminster.
I got people that I know people that have said, "Oh, I didn't actually want to leave. I just wanted to vote out because I didn't think we'd get out." What sort of logic is that?
If you want a protest vote, spoil it. Write Kermit the Frog on it. That's spoiling your vote. Doesn't count then. Not all Muslims are terrorists, but all terrorists are Muslims. Really? Because Northern Ireland's a place.
And guess what? They're all Christian.
Yeah.
And that's like the most. That's like terror central at the moment. Well, not. It's actually calmed down now, but
That's where terrorism started. Is
Hence
Northern
why-
Ireland.
it's one of the main reasons that my family is also now living in the UK.
Yeah, I mean Ireland literally did invent terrorism.
Because I was born in. I probably shouldn't say this because it's a bit personal, but I was born in 1993, and as Dave will confirm, that was a bit of a rough time for Northern Ireland.
Yes. This is the worst way I could possibly take into this field.
And it's going to be riddled with John Deeres, yes. But not good John Deeres, not like the one I'm driving now. Bad John Deeres.
Why did I decide to take this route into the next field?
Who's that over there? That's Fatty.
The mud. Yes.
This head
I
track
think
is
this
a lot
is-
smoother.
Field 24 is the field you did, isn't it?
Dave, you left the Massey out in the middle of nowhere. It's in the
Oops.
fi-
It gets worse. I left it running.
Hey, I just realised something else about this John Deere. Guess who finally has... I'm not going to say a horn. Guess who has good fuel consumption?
Me.
Not... Dave, can you bring the Land Rover over to me? I appear to have
I've run
broken
out
down.
of fuel again.
Speaking of which, how much fuel have we got? Pretty much a whole tank. And that's including the silage session last time.
That Ursus was funny because you just completely randomly ran out of fuel on a near constant basis. You see, we rip on Daggerwin, but I genuinely think he makes good videos. It's just that his fanboys are a bit insane.
I like Daggerwin a lot. What I don't like is people comment on my videos saying, "You're copying Daggerwin!"
I don't understand the people saying, "Oh, you're copying somebody else." Yes, nothing's original now. It's 2016.
The game is on its end point. Everything has been done.
Everything is done.
Every mod has been downloaded. Every job has been done. Every map has been played.
In every style. I mean,
Every quad track has been driven.
there's not much to do in Farm Sim that's new. I mean, YouTube is just... I think every YouTuber is just kind of taking over until 17 now with Farm Sim.
And now, and all
Really?
the originals, like all the original stuff that is left, no one's interested in watching, like fruit mods and stuff. There's quite a lot that I've said which I've regretted, which I'm gonna cut out.
Tell me what it is and I'll leave it in.
No. That's exactly right. I'm not gonna say it. You get adjusted to Dave when you play with Dave. You start to realise you're probably the most subtle troll in the world.
Pretty much. I mean, that's the best way to troll in my eyes. It's just subtle small things.
There is actually only one YouTuber I do not like, and I'm not going to say the name, but you know very well who it is.
Oh yeah,
And it's not Dagwin before people assume. I actually really do like Dagwin.
I genuinely do like Dagwin. It's the fanboys of Dagwin I don't like. Yeah, I don't like that
people that
same YouTuber for that same reason.
Let's just say said YouTuber, guys. I've not actually mentioned this because I'm the sort of person that sits on the fence and doesn't like drama or bitchiness. But there's a certain YouTuber out there that's took credit for my Massey Ferguson.
For coming up with the idea of it.
Basically saying I made it
it's a tractor
for him.
from 1989. There's going to be somebody who's going to make a rusty version of it sooner or later.
I froze it. I froze it. Oh,
I didn't do it.
what is going on? I broke.
Whatever it is, I didn't do it.
You're just in the vicinity, and my game doesn't like it. My game's
Your
like,
game
Dave
hates-
is back. Must freak out.
Oh god, he's nearby. Let's stop.
When me and Fahy go on late night ATS runs and ETS runs, we actually have to pull into the services so Fahy can get a cup of tea.
Well,
Like,
we had to
everyone
pull in
like-
last night because Faye decided to commit suicide.
What happened? Because I saw Fahy was overtaking me. I was like, oh, I'll let him through, and then all of a sudden his truck vanished.
What happened was he went a bit too far to the left.
Trackhat decided to KS at and L me.
It tried to, yeah, Trackhead murdered him. Apparently.
Is kill
All-
a censored word?
Let's see. Kill.
Yeah, it is. Why is kill a censored word?
I don't know. Some of these words that are censored are really bizarre.
Guys, for people watching on my video, Dave, can you please do me a favour and type the word Saturday?
Saturday.
The word, guys, the word Saturday, which is a day of the week, is blocked.
Would you mind doing it so the people on my end could see as well?
Yes. Oh. Oh. Hang on.
I don't understand.
Saturday.
I don't understand that logic of... Oh, turd is blocked all the time because it means poop. Speaking of...
Speaking of which, one of the functions of the game is to literally spread poop and collect poop.
Is poop censored?
Yeah.
Poop... Are you serious? That is not a swear, guys.
Is that?
Nope.
So you can say poo, you can't say poop. What's the logic? What we should do instead is
I'm all for a logical swear filter in a game that's aimed at all ages, but poop and turd are not swears.
back in my young days when I used to run a Minecraft server, I had an also I forgot the exact name of it, but it didn't censor words out in the chat, it changed them.
Oh,
So if someone said the S word, it would change it to like manure, for example, or poop.
I used to be on a forum, and people kept making stories about Scunthorpe because it censored it in the most hilarious way, and I can't remember. It changed the word that's conveniently in the middle of Scunthorpe to not a very nice person.
I honestly think, apart from the whole Jeff thing and the Massey Ferguson, which are the two big boosts to my channel, I think the thumbnails are one of the main things that's made it grow quite quick.
Well, judging by the growth that I've had over the past month, my issue was thumbnails. Because since I've changed up to using different thumbnails every video, my views have just skyrocketed.
To be fair, I did say that to you when I was still Luminate. I said you should try different thumbnails, and you went, no, I like my thumbnails.
It was easier. Because you know how often I forget to take them.
Oh,
Quite often, if I'm like on Steam and you see me popping into FarmSim for about 5 minutes, I'm
Yes,
literally
every day
taking a thumbnail.
you see Fahy's comment.
You know what? He's not wrong. When's your next live stream, Simulate?
According to you, tonight.
That is the most subtle troll you can do, is just flat out lie about when somebody's live streaming.
See, I'm probably going to do Tuesday, because Tuesday's the only day I'm not working.